made a video a few months ago. Let me go ahead and open the video here. And the video talks about Xbox leaving PlayStation behind in content delivery. It was 3 months ago. Little did I know that Xbox truly has made its way to a whole different planet and has absolutely abandoned freaking PlayStation in the dust when it comes to content. They have simply taken the approach where they realize that content is a huge driver for people to come to your ecosystem. It's never been exclusives and all that nonsense, especially since the age of the other live service games started to attach themselves, right? It's been the games, it's been content. And once there's content available, people have no incentive to leave. All those people on Xbox, and I'm going to say this before I jump into some of the details in this video, those of you who are all concerned, the Xbox players, I'm talking about you, right? Those of you that were concerned, oh, I'm so worried about Xbox. You're no longer worried. You know why you're no longer worried? You're about to play Ninja Gaiden. You're only worried about how those bosses are going to pummel you. When the game launches, you're thinking, crud, I got to get my skill up. I got to get good. You were once worried about Xbox's hardware. Oh, I'm so worried. Now you don't even have enough emotional currency to be troubled. Mike Straw writes, Xbox Game Pass partners keep coming back. Oh, my gosh. I wonder why they keep coming back. Anyways, let me monetize an already monetized video of mine. Are y'all ready? So what the heck did I say 3 months ago here? Has changed. Remember hold on. Remember when I told you the market has changed? Remember when I told you that there are too many games for anybody to be messing around in terms of exclusivity and such? Remember when I told you that gamers are going to have so many games on their hands to play that exclusivity is going to be very weird at the end of the day? Remember when we discovered that the cost of development had skyrocketed when we saw that Marvel Spider-Man 2 had a $315 million spend. The budget was actually somewhere around $270 plus million. Remember when we found out that The Last of Us was a $200 million game, and game development costs continue to move up as acquisitions, development, staff, and all of this stuff is adding to the rising cost of gaming. In the middle of that, Xbox has signed deals with more than 150 partners to expand the catalog. In 2024, the team signed over 50 companies to their first Game Pass deals. Now, with the 150 signed deals, it's become their largest investment in Game Pass to date. We remain focused on delivering the most exciting and diverse catalog in gaming. They're about to wear that mantra of the Netflix of gaming, in the sense that they're going to have content that's not going to have any rivals in the industry. Back to the video. In this video, remember when we talked about how this had fundamentally changed the gaming landscape overall, and anybody right now who's going to pretty much be able to offer a value proposition in any regard is going to pretty much be in the position to get gamers money. Remember when I told you that Xbox now has a very clear advantage, as they not only have just, say, approach to PC gaming, but have 3 other publishers underneath their belt, thereby giving them an advantage of bringing games at a cadence that PlayStation is unable to match. Is that right, VG? I don't know what in the world you were thinking when you actually made this video, but I wasn't thinking anything special, guys. I was just counting the numbers. That's all. It's not like see, this thing is not smoke. I don't do smokes and mirrors. My job is to unveil things. I literally make a living out of unveiling things. I enjoy doing it. It's not like, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. If you just count it, you will see it. Remember, oh, these Xbox games are they're dumb. They're not interesting. Oh, Starfield was bad. They said. But now the Xbox gamers inundated with one of the worst problems in the world. They don't have enough time to play games. Crap, they said. What in the world am I going to do with this freaking catalog? You see, the idea is that Xbox is not necessarily just interested in one or two or, three types of gamers. They want to have every kind of gamer playing on their platform. They're going for the $1 billion MAU. I said the $1 billion MAU, the billion MAU number. That's what they're going for. 1 billion monthly active users. It's probably an internal metric that's under some of their secret metrics that they've not unveiled or revealed. It's just obvious. PlayStation, on the other hand, is also wanting MAUs, but their MAU pursuits are going to be different and will not be able to match what Xbox is doing, because Xbox is putting in heavy investment in the most critical and most important part: content. All these things have been said, and when I actually pointed out most of them, I remember PlayStation fanboys calling me crazy. Today, we've seen that even inside of PlayStation's house, the matter is different. Listen to this.
Yeah, and so for the studio business, I would say that we're focused on quality, on timely delivery, engagement, and profitability. Of course, ongoing monetization as well. So back to those pillars I was talking about in single player, we're focused on consistently delivering at least one tentpole title per year, the right time in the year, at the right quality level, which have players come to expect from PlayStation.
Did this man just say one single player game? He did. He did say that. In the meantime, while many like the idea of paying a single price to try out and play a number of new games you may not have otherwise played, there are plenty of others who doubt the longevity of the service. Mike Straw, are you still doubting? Or maybe you're talking about those who are still doubting. You see, while they were doubting, they're mostly PlayStation fanboys. They were doubting while Herman Holst was basically over here selling everything short. At least. Do you see how the qualifier was insane? He won.
Title profitability, of course, ongoing monetization as well. So back to those pillars I was talking about in single player, we're focused on consistently delivering at least one tentpole title per year, the right time in the year, at the right quality level, which have players come to expect from PlayStation.
That's wild, guys. One tentpole title. Here's Xbox's approach. PlayStation, single, focused. One, maybe, at least, tentpole title. Xbox, multi-faceted, multi-directional, multi-genre, multi-player cadence. Cadence. Multiplayer preference, game delivery. It can't match up. It's like, say, you have a war of archers, right? Two different armies. And as they're fighting the war, one army shoots one arrow every time the other army shoots 100. That right there is the end of the console war. The hardware doesn't mean jack, because as all of these games are launched, right, they're mostly going to come in the third-party sense, right? Xbox just gets a benefit where they're like, hey, we'll give you money, put it in our Game Pass subscription, and also we'll get 30% from your sales on our platform, which, according to one of my audience members, genius thing to point out that every single one of us has missed out is when these games also sell on Xbox. Xbox taking 30% also kind of helps, mitigate their costs that they spent on the game going to Xbox. Didn't think about that one. I wish it was me who thought about that, but it wasn't me. Guys, I got to tell you, in the content race, PlayStation is cooked. It's that simple. No PlayStation fanboy would even be able to argue this. The only thing I hear them throw out there is, Xbox games don't have the same quality. Well, here's what you miss out. With Game Pass, Xbox games do not have to fight that quality. The third-party developers are now their weapons to fight that battle on their behalf. You not see what's going on? I don't think Xbox ever walked away, and I'm going to say this and end the video, from the idea that they wanted to spend PlayStation out of business. I think they actually suggested it and then had like like that on their minds and say, you know what, maybe this is the way to go. Because obviously, even though they may have said it in an email, we're in a unique position to spend, PlayStation out of business. They went ahead and still bought Call of Duty and bought Bethesda and are now literally signing more and more Game Pass deals. It's obvious that that's what they're doing. And PlayStation can be spent out of business because that's what PlayStation basically tried to do. They tried to go ahead and cut all these deals with developers to get Xbox out of business. The only thing is Xbox just had a bigger war chest. And they've opened it up. PlayStation needs to play, man. They need to play some real serious games over here. Popularity can only last you so much. We'll see how it goes, though. Who knows? I may be wrong. I may be super off. Thanks for watching the video. Peace out.